Title: Point Nemo, the loneliest place on Earth. What if I told you there is a place on Earth so isolated that the closest people to it are sometimes not on our planet at all? Imagine standing in the middle of an endless ocean, surrounded by thousands of kilometers of water in every direction. No ships. No islands. No airplanes overhead. Just silence. This place is real, and it's called Point Nemo. It is considered the most remote location on Earth, and the truth about it is even stranger than fiction. Point Nemo lies deep in the South Pacific Ocean. It is the point in the ocean that is farthest from any land. The nearest islands are more than 2,600 kilometers away. If you were floating there, rescue would take days. There are no towns, no ports, and almost no ships pass through the area because it is far outside normal shipping routes. The name Nemo comes from the Latin word meaning no one. It also reminds many people of Captain Nemo from the famous novel 20,000 Leagues Under the Seas. The name fits perfectly because this is one of the loneliest places our planet has to offer. But here's where the story becomes truly incredible. When astronauts aboard the International Space Station pass overhead, they can sometimes be closer to Point Nemo than any human on Earth. Think about that for a moment. The nearest people to a location on our own planet may actually be hundreds of kilometers above it in space. You might expect such a remote place to be full of mysterious sea monsters, but the reality is surprisingly different. Scientists believe there is very little marine life near Point Nemo compared to many other parts of the ocean. The water contains very few nutrients, making it difficult for large populations of fish and other creatures to survive. Its incredible isolation has created one of the emptiest marine environments on Earth. Yet Point Nemo has another secret. Far above the ocean, old satellites and retired spacecraft eventually reach the end of their missions. Engineers need a safe place where these objects can fall without risking cities or shipping lanes. Because Point Nemo is so isolated, space agencies have used the surrounding region as a controlled spacecraft cemetery. Over the years, hundreds of spacecraft, satellites, and space station components have been guided to re-enter Earth's atmosphere and crash into the ocean nearby. Imagine standing there as pieces of humanity's journey through space fall from the sky into one of the most isolated places on Earth. It is a meeting point between the deepest oceans and the edge of space. The remoteness of Point Nemo has inspired countless stories and myths. Some people believe strange signals or unknown creatures hide beneath its waters. Others imagine lost civilizations or secret underwater bases. While there is no scientific evidence supporting these ideas, the vast unexplored ocean surrounding Point Nemo leaves plenty of room for the imagination. The ocean itself remains one of humanity's greatest mysteries. More than 80% of it has never been fully explored. Every year, scientists discover new species living in the deep sea, creatures with transparent bodies, glowing lights, and shapes unlike anything found on land. If such extraordinary life exists elsewhere in the ocean, it's easy to understand why Point Nemo continues to capture people's curiosity. Beneath its calm surface lies water that stretches for thousands of meters into darkness. Sunlight cannot reach those depths. The pressure is so immense that it would crush ordinary submarines. Strange animals survive there using methods that still amaze researchers today. Even with modern technology, exploring these depths remains one of science's greatest challenges. Point Nemo reminds us how much of our own planet remains unknown. We have sent missions to distant planets, photographed black holes, and walked on the moon, yet enormous parts of Earth's oceans are still waiting to be explored. Perhaps the greatest mystery isn't whether monsters exist beneath the waves. Perhaps the greatest mystery is how much we still don't know about the world we call home. So the next time you look at a map, remember that somewhere in the middle of the Pacific Ocean lies a place where silence stretches farther than almost anywhere else on Earth, a place so remote that space can feel closer than civilization itself. If you enjoy fascinating mysteries, hidden places, and unbelievable facts about our planet, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join us for the next journey into the unknown.